don't have to hide yourself away. Come on, get up, get out. Take the sunshine way. Walking the dog, climbing a tree, making hay in the sun with me. Come out and play. It's a brand new day. Like the trees away.
Well, that's us just leaving the Netherlands now to go on to our next stop on the journey is Germany. Isn't it? We've had a lovely time in the Netherlands.
Yes, it's been amazing, yes.
We stayed on a really, really lovely campsite. Met some really nice people, didn't we know?
Made some lovely friends, didn't we, in the Netherlands?
And yesterday we spent the day in a city called Eindhoven. Famous for Eindhoven PSV, the football team. We had a really lovely time there in the sunshine, played in some fountains, had a nice lunch. So yeah, so we're looking forward now to Germany, and our next theme park is Phantasialand tomorrow. So yeah, next stop Germany. Hey, I did good with that one. You don't have to hear me on it, do it, but when it comes to it, you don't have to hear me on this one.
That's the next one there. Can you mute you?
I want to be muted, okay?
Remember that.
Good morning from Nell's theme park guide. Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Can you say good morning, Nelly?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen! Yay! Well, we're on our way to Phantasialand now. We're all looking forward to it. It's a little bit rainy this morning, but that's okay. It's still very much shorts weather, isn't it?
Very much so, yes.
So we're looking forward to getting there, exploring, making the most of the time that we've got there today. Do you know what time this one's open till, Andrew?
This one, I believe, is open until 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, okay, so we have plenty of time. When we get there, our first priority after getting parked up will be to get our disabled pass, won't it?
Yes.
So that
We also need to buy one extra ticket. Now, for the tickets for Phantasialand, disabled guests are entitled to a reduced price ticket. So what we've done is we've bought two full price tickets online, and what we'll have to do when we get there is go to the guest service desk and buy our reduced rate ticket from Nell.
great stuff. So that'll be our first job as soon as we get there. So we'll let you know how that bit goes, because that's quite an important aspect actually, as we're focusing on a theme park experience for a family with someone disabled in their party. It's quite an integral part for us, isn't it? So we'll see how that goes.
Well, I have to say parking is pretty good again. We've been directed right to our disabled parking bay here. And one of the really amazing things about it is, I'll just flip round the camera here and I'll show you just how close we are to the park entrance. I'm just looking at myself in this camera here and I'm admiring my new t-shirt, which I got in, believe it or not, C and A, which they still have all over Europe. Brilliant. So we just queued up at the ticket stand to get Nell's reduced price ticket, and we've been very pleasantly surprised. If you look at the price of the actual reduced ticket, it's absolutely free, so brilliant. Full price tickets for me and Ruth were €57, so that's brilliant. So we've just done our first roller coaster here at Phantasialand, the Colorado Adventure. It's like a family roller coaster, not dissimilar to Big Thunder Mountain at Disney. Great ride. It turns out there isn't really any kind of priority access system here, and one of the downsides of that is wherever you leave your buggy, I mean we just queued up in the regular queue and it wasn't that long, fortunately, but wherever you leave your wheelchair or disability buggy, then obviously when you come off of a ride you have to make your way from the exit to wherever that is, wherever you left it, and sometimes that can be quite a long way. Like with this ride just now, we're finding we're having to walk quite a long way from the exit back round to where we left the buggy. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Woo! Whoa! Well, everybody's favourite time of the day, lunchtime, and we're in Germany, so of course it was going to be bratwurst. What do you think, Bob?
Very good indeed.
Nell, what do you think to the bratwurst? Do you like the sausage? You have it? You want to go on that one? Yeah. Wow, so we've just been on a ride called Chiapas, which was a log flume ride, and it was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
We really liked that one. We did have to go in the regular queue for it, which was about 25 minutes. And I must say that although they don't have a priority access system for disabled guests, the actual queues, they keep them down to a real minimum.
Yeah.
And at the risk of resorting to stereotypes, it seems like a really German thing that they're so efficient. I mean, when you're getting on the ride, it's just on. They fill up the cars and then they're off, and then they fill up the next one and it's off, and they fill up the next one. So really, really good in that respect. Well, Ruth and Nell have gone to go on another ride together. I'm taking advantage of being on my own again for a bit. I'm going to try one of the newest roller coasters in a new land called Rookburg. This is called Fly. Thank you. And I'm really excited about this one. I've seen videos of it online. It looks amazing, so I'll let you know what it's like after. Well, I would definitely recommend this roller coaster. Absolutely brilliant. A suspended roller coaster, a little bit like air in Alton Towers. It gives you the impression of flying, and the way it weaves in and out of all the different parts of Rookburg make it really, really exciting. Well, Nell and I are just joining the queue again for the Colorado Adventure because we enjoyed it so much the first time, didn't we? It's a really good coaster, and it says it's only a 5-minute queue just now, so that shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see you later. Bye. In terms of theming, it's a really, really beautifully laid out, beautifully designed park. But in terms of accessibility, to get from one area to another, there is just steps everywhere. So we're spending a lot of time today doing this, with one of us helping Nell and one of us carrying the buggy from one place to another. Well, this is the queuing area for a ride we're just about to go on called Maus au Chocolat. I don't know really what to expect from this one. I think it's like a dark ride.
Maybe a bit like Ratatouille.
Yeah, maybe. We're getting pretty near the front of the queue now for Maus au Chocolat. These are the cars that you can see just down here, but as you can see, there's a lot of steps again to access the ride and no real alternative for people with disabilities. Well, we've just come off of the Mouse au Chocolat ride. That was good fun, wasn't it, Nell? Yeah. A bit like Ratatouille at Disney, but with a sort of interactive side to it as well. So you have to splat the mice, and it's you stop at these 3D screens, and you have to splat the mice that are eating the chocolate and the cakes. A nice bit of theming, instead of having like regular guns like you get on these kinds of rides. It was like an icing piper, which was good fun. Yeah, we enjoyed that.
Hey, this looks good. Airplanes with fountains. That looks so much fun. Now, would you like to go on it? Now, want to go on it?
Yeah.
Can you show us what you got as a souvenir? What did you get? What have you got? Can you show us?
No.
You got a wristband, one from Phantasialand. And where's your other one from?
No.
That other one's from Efteling, isn't it?
I don't know.
Efteling.
No.
What is it? Is it a wristband?
I don't know.
And Phantasialand, that's right. Good girl.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either.
No.
What do you not know?
I to do.
You don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Aw. Is it time to go home? Time to go back to our campsite now? It's been a long day, hasn't it?
One day.
Long day.
Hi everyone, so that's the end of our day at Phantasialand. We were there until about 6 o'clock when it was closing really. We managed to have the last ride on what ended up being Nell's favourite coaster, didn't we? The last ride of the day.
Adventure, yeah.
The Colorado Adventure, that was your favourite, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Did you go on that 3 times, Nell?
Yeah.
Yeah! So what were your thoughts on Phantasialand then, Andrew?
Well, when we first arrived, obviously it was a massive plus that we found out our ticket was completely free. In retrospect, I think that was quite fitting because there's a lot of things that were inaccessible to her. A lot of rides that just weren't available for disabled people, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Also the access in terms of stairs, just steps everywhere, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
A lot of places that there's no alternative but to use the steps.
Yeah. Which makes it a very, well, it just feels so uninclusive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And also it makes for a very long day for, well, within our family, for Nell.
It makes everything harder than
Yeah,
it
it
needs to be,
does.
doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But in terms of the theme park itself, the rides were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
ones that we did go on. And they're beautifully laid out, beautifully designed.
Yeah, some great food, really nice, lots of
Yeah.
options for eating.
Oh, and actually, as you pointed out as well, the quality of the children's food was really nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was. There was a lot of attention to detail in the children's menu.
Yeah, because children's menus obviously are really, really often a bit of an afterthought.
Yeah.
They often get really, really poor quality of food. So
Yeah.
it's really, really quite refreshing to see a children's menu that serves up really, really decent, tasty food.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So this is the end of our Phantasialand adventure. If you want to know more about our adventures, then like and subscribe, and you'll find out more about our European theme park road trip. The next of which will be Gardaland in Italy.
So now we're gonna head home to the campsite, open a beer, and hope that England's Lionesses thrash Germany.